Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be going over the top 10 best Pokemon ROM hacks to play in July 2025. Some of these ROM hacks are brand new, some of them have been recently updated, but either way we're going to be breaking them all down. Let's get into it. So starting things off, we have Pokemon Petit Pearl. This was released on the 2nd of June 2025, and this is another one of those Pokemon ROM hacks where you can only use basic and first stage Pokemon. They've already done ones like Emerald and I think Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but this time they are going to Sinnoh with this sort of style of Pokemon ROM hack. But they've actually made a lot of other changes to the game as well. So as well as evolutions being cancelled or just simply delayed, all wild encounters are heavily edited now. You can get a ton of really cool Pokemon straight off the bat, and so you can kind of play through this game a couple of times and your teams will be completely different every single time. Also, EVs and vitamins have been completely disabled in this game. As well as that, Pearl's engine has been sped up, you have instant honey trees, and also rare candies are available in all Pokemarts. Pokeballs are also cheaper, and berries are available in Floroma and Heart Home Pokemarts. Not only that, legendary Pokemon have also been updated as well. Palkia and other legendaries now have brand new base stats. They've basically been nerfed a crazy amount, so they're still in line with all of the other Pokemon that are of course pre-evolved. The game isn't supposed to be really difficult. It's very balanced and it's kind of just based around casual Nuzlocking, but with the introduction of level caps. Early game is actually a lot easier than the normal Pokemon Pearl just because of the wide range of strong wild encounters that you get. However though, the Elite Four presents a real challenge and will demand a solid strategy and smart setup moves to beat in a Nuzlocke. It's a really cool Pokemon ROM hack. If you enjoyed the other games where you can't evolve anything, then you'll enjoy Pokemon Petit Pearl as well. Coming up next, we have Pokemon Odyssey. This was updated on the 17th of June 2025, and the game is complete. It includes the full main story, it has a post-game, but this game also includes 3 unique endings. So if you want to see every possible ending to this game, you're going to have to play through it 3 times. So the sort of synopsis for this game is that you are on an island, and it also lies the entrance to the Yggdrasil Labyrinth, which is a gigantic desert carved from the roots of the tree of life over millennia. You have treasures that it's filled with and also other valuable items, and it has attracted explorers from all over the world. You play as a young character named Nyx, who wants to challenge the labyrinth and defeat it. So the main features of this game is that there is a new story and a brand new region. There are new graphics as well. There are no gym leaders in this game though, there's no evil team, there's no Elite Four, it's just completely an explorable region, and sometimes that's okay. If the exploration is done very well like it is in this game, then it still makes for a very good Pokemon ROM hack. Every Pokemon has also been rebalanced as well, so you can use other fan favorites that are actually decent in this game. There are also a ton of new regional forms as well, the Etrian variants, and some of them look really good. All Pokemon present have received a new learn pool, and the weakest mediums receive buffs and adjustments just to make them even better. There are also 3 selectable game modes as well. You have the picnic mode, the normal mode, and the hard mode. So these are of course the difficulty settings for the game. There are side quests, there is wonder trading. Also all Pokemon, both trainer and wild, will have 31 IVs in stats to decrease the grind, so you don't have to worry about spending ages grinding up your team. Honestly, it's just a really cool ROM hack. I love these kind of exploration ROM hacks. It just changes things up from the main series, especially when the storyline is this good as well. If you like Legends and stuff and you like Pokemon, then it's basically just a combination of them both. I really recommend Pokemon Odyssey. It's complete as well, so you can have a really good time playing it. Coming up next, we have Pokemon Rom. This was updated on the 13th of April 2025, and this Pokemon ROM hack is also complete. So the cool thing about this ROM hack is that it is an open world Pokemon Emerald with quality of life changes and a very high replay value. Diverse team building as well as the primary goal. So you can explore the region in any order that you want, so you can visit any town whenever you want. Generation 8 Pokemon are in this game as well, so a lot of the national Pokedex is present. You have following Pokemon in this game. As I said, there's tons of quality of life changes as well to get your team without having to breed and get good IVs and abilities. You basically just kind of cut out all the time constraints in this game and really get into it. There are 3 difficulty modes as well, being easy, normal, and hard. double battle mode as well if you want every single battle to be double battle. There's also an inverse mode, there is a perfect IVs mode, there are no EVs mode, random party mode, little cup like mode. As I say, the high replayability of this game is due to all the different kind of options you have when starting this game, and honestly, there is so many. You'll have a lot of time playing this game, and it's even better that you don't have to worry about grinding, because that is usually what takes so much time out of playing Pokemon. There are mega evolutions in this game. You can find rare Pokemon. Also, the Generation 8 flying taxis are available in this game from the beginning, so you can easily fast travel to any part of Pokemon Emerald. You also have the Eon Flute in this game as well, and the Pokedex is, like I say, it's absolutely massive, up to Generation 8, all Generation 9 starters as well. It's just such a good Pokemon ROM hack. If you like Pokemon Emerald and you want to explore it in an open world kind of way, then Pokemon Ro is definitely the game for you. The next Pokemon game that we're going to be taking a look at today is actually a Pokemon fan game, not a Pokemon ROM hack. It was released on the 10th of May 2025, and unfortunately it is just a demo at the moment, but it is progressively getting worked on. It's definitely a really cool game that you should try out though. There is story-driven gameplay, there are no gyms, but there are actually rank battles in this game, and you have a union rank that everything is kind of like based on. There are custom character portraits, a simplified hidden base as well. You can actually customize furniture in your own secret base, so it's very much from kind of Generation 3, Generation 4 style secret bases. Mega Evolution is going to be in this game, but it's available later on, so it's not actually available in this demo as of right now. One of the coolest things about this Pokemon fan game though is that you can unlock new free roam areas, so you can climb the ranks and then you can unlock forests, beaches, haunted mansions, fairy woods, deserts, snowy mountains, and much more. There is a balanced difficulty to this game, so it is challenging but fair without endless grinding. Again, a Pokemon ROM hack always gets a +1 from me if there isn't a ton of grinding, because like I say, it can take up all your time. There is optional Fakemon in this game as well. Honestly, it's a really cool Pokemon fan game. I do prefer Pokemon ROM hacks to Pokemon fan games, but this one is a really good fan game. I definitely think you should try it out though. It is something completely different to your normal Pokemon game. As I say, it is just a demo at the moment, unfortunately. I'm not sure how long it'll actually take you to beat it. It'll only take you a couple of hours. But at the end of the day, it's progressing. If you enjoy it, you can just kind of keep tabs on it. But either way, Pokemon Miragea's Traveler is something you should try. The next Pokemon ROM hack that we're going to be taking a look at for today's video is another Pokemon Emerald game. It is called Pokemon Emerald Enhanced. This was updated on the 18th of March 2025. It is a really cool version of Pokemon Emerald. One of my favorite things in this game is that there are boss wild encounters. So basically you have a 1 in 128 chance to encounter a boss wild Pokemon, and they're easily noticeable because their name will be bright red, but these Pokemon have 31 in every IV and also have their hidden ability. But they get +6 to both defenses when the battle starts, so you can probably assume that it's going to be a pretty bulky Pokemon to take down. But anyway, Pokemon Emerald Enhanced is an enhanced version of the original Pokemon Emerald with a total of 684 Pokemon. There are 7 starter Pokemon, there are 6 difficulty modes, and a lot more to discover. So the starter Pokemon in this game are Litwick, Beldum, Shinx, Ralts, Venipede, Timber, and Spheal. They've been adjusted to work as well as a starter Pokemon would do in a normal vanilla version of Pokemon Emerald. But either way, the 6 difficulty modes are Hard, Normal, Easy, Nuzlocke, Hardcore, and Frontier. There is a follower system, auto-scaling trainers and wild encounters as well, so that helps with level caps, etc. You can rematch the Elite Four teams and their parties. There's also a new game plus in this game as well, so very much kind of Dark Soul vibes and stuff like that. And what sets this Pokemon ROM hack completely different from the rest is that there are achievements. They have implemented a fully custom achievement system, and you can access this screen from your journal. So you can actually technically platinum this game and get all the achievements, and then you'll be kind of fully complete with it, which usually Pokemon ROM hacks don't have. And as an achievement hunter, I absolutely love the fact that they've included this. But Pokemon Emerald Enhanced is a really cool version of Pokemon Emerald. If you enjoy the Generation 3 game, you'll definitely enjoy this. Coming up next, we have Pokemon Darkrai. Not Darkrai, but Darkrai, the Legend of Giratina. So this Pokemon ROM hack was updated on the 1st of June 2025, and the cool thing about this Pokemon ROM hack is that there is a kind of morality sort of theme to it. You can be good or you can be evil in this game. You're also in a brand new region as well called the Treon region. There are a ton of side quests and mini games that you can do. There is automatic trainer level caps increase, brand new trainer sprites, hidden maps, and also new graphical additions as well. And the sort of synopsis for this Pokemon ROM hack is that you awake and you realize you're in some sort of cave and everything was black and white. You then notice two people standing near a dark altar discussing a shadow plate. You reach for your Pokemon and they were nowhere to be found. You then wake up, you realize it was all just a dream, you get out of bed, you look at the clock, and then you realize you're late for picking up your first Pokemon. You then realize that later, your dream is actually coming true. So the kind of people you met in that dream, they are actually people, and then you kind of discover what's going on. But the whole cool idea is that, yeah, you can be good or evil, so you can choose to do good things or evil things. Very much Fable vibes from the Xbox game, but yeah, I don't know, it's kind of cool because it just allows you to play through this game multiple times. Like one playthrough will be good, and then one playthrough you'll be evil, and you can kind of see how the story sort of develops with the decisions that you make. I'm a big fan of these kind of morality sort of games, and yeah, this is a really cool one. So make sure to check out Pokemon Darkrai, The Legend of Giratina, if you want to play something similar to that. The next Pokemon ROM hack that we're going to be taking a look at today is Pokemon Chaos Purple version. This is already something that I really love because it's a hack of Pokemon Heart Gold, which of course is my favorite Pokemon game of all time. It was recently updated on the 22nd of May 2025. It is just a demo at the moment, but it's quite a large demo. There's around 14 hours of playtime. It's up until the 5th gym and the Safari Zone. So this game is based in Kanto, but it's with Heart Gold and Soul Silver graphics. So yeah, I mean, you can go to Kanto in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but obviously this just takes place in Kanto. So Pokemon Chaos Purple version is a story-driven reimagining of the original Red and Blue Pokemon games. You join Red, Green, and their rival Blue as they set out from Pallet Town, only to uncover a dark plot involving Team Rocket and mysterious Project M. So the storyline for this game is a little bit different to your usual Red and Blue storyline because it's actually centered around Mewtwo. There's redesigned Kanto maps with a colourful Generation 4 and 5 aesthetic, and also the Sevi Islands do return. But of course, this was built on the Heart Gold and Soul Silver engine. It includes Pokemon up to Generation 9, there are regional forms, fairy typing, and also there are certain characters that return as well, such as Jesse and James from Team Rocket. There are new Pokemon, there are new areas, new towns, and expanded dungeons. There's also new expanded original stories with original characters kind of improving from their stories from the original games. Improved trainer battles as well. Gym leaders have been rebalanced to pose as a new challenge, and also there is post-game content and a brand new Team Rocket story arc as well, which I absolutely love. As I say, it's only a demo at the moment, 14 hours long, but that's still a pretty nice amount of time that you can get to play in this game. The graphics are incredible. I'm a big fan of this. It gives you a lot to do, and this is progressing as well, so I'm sure they'll bring out the full version at some point in the future, but it's a really cool Pokemon ROM hack, especially if you like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and the Kanto region. This is definitely the ROM hack for you. The next Pokemon ROM hack that we're going to go over in today's video is very much a meme Pokemon ROM hack. It's called Pokemon Tortellini version. It was released on the 20th of June 2025. It's not complete yet, but it is progressing constantly. It's just a very fun and chaotic game. There's just copymons in this game. You can see Luigi, you can see Sonic, you can see loads of just random characters included in this game. It just gives off a very memeable kind of energy. There's basically creatures inspired by characters from creepypastas, horror, and memes. You'll encounter characters from Mario, Pokemon, Sonic, Plants vs. Zombies. There are Minecraft characters in this Pokemon ROM hack, The Legend of Zelda, much more. It's just a very fun time, really. Expect a strange mix, you know, parody, nostalgia, and spooky fun as well. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but it is a new Pokemon ROM hack that just came out. And if you like those kind of memeable Pokemon games, then this is probably right up your street. Very much like Pokemon Clover, stuff like that. But either way, it's out now. Only a demo, but if you want to have a bit of fun, make sure to play Pokemon Tortellini version. The next Pokemon ROM hack that we're going to be taking a look at for today's video is for all the Poliwhirl fans out there, because this is Pokemon Poliwhirl version. This was updated on the 8th of June 2025, and the full ROM is actually complete. So Pokemon Poliwhirl version is exactly what it says on the tin. You basically set off on a brand new quest with a very interesting Poliwhirl by your side. So a recent mass migration of Johtonian Pokemon has swept through the Sevi Islands, so you can catch all Pokemon from Johto not already found in Kanto, such as Houndoom, Magcargo, and a few other guests from Hoenn as well. So there are 281 catchable Pokemon in this game, which is quite a lot to say that you're only really on the Sevi Islands. There are stats and ability changes. Some Pokemon have actually been replaced by their regional forms as well, such as Persian, Golem, Dugtrio has as well. Cinnabar Lab has also changed a bit now as well. It's a building in the bottom right of Cerulean City. There is a decent amount of completely custom new moves that have also been added as well. Moves such as Dune Splash, a move from Gleaming Emerald, and also Static Slice, Infernal Bash, Glacial Smash, which are also physical equivalents to sort of moves such as Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and Ice Beam respectively. Most trainers in this game as well have been changed to make them more difficult, add a little bit more of a, I guess, difficulty setting to this game. And there's also something called the Trade Stone as well, which is really, really useful because it just allows you to evolve those tradable evolutions, which is just always very, very useful. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're a fan of Poliwhirl, then this is a really cool Pokemon ROM hack to play. It's just good anyway. They've actually added a lot of really cool stuff to this game. Even if you're not a huge fan of Poliwhirl, I think it's still worth playing. And there are different kind of story changes and stuff as well. I definitely recommend it. But yeah, Pokemon Poliwhirl version, it's out now. It's a complete Pokemon ROM hack. Go have fun with it. Finishing things off for today's video, we have another memeable Pokemon game. It is called Pokemon Black 2 Silly Edition. This was updated on the 10th of June 2025. The game is beatable. The dialogue edits only cover the first 3 badges for now, but the remainder of the game, you know, there's enough there to kind of beat it. It's almost complete, I would say. And Pokemon Black 2 is basically just a comedy-focused ROM hack. It mixes gameplay tweaks, quality of life upgrades, and they've also rewritten a lot of the dialogue as well to make it a lot more funny. The main campaign is, as I say, is fully playable with updated trainers, battles. Post-game trainers are still vanilla for now, though. Like I say, it's a work in progress, but there's still enough to really warrant it being, I guess, completed to an extent. So obviously the story is completely recontextualized with modern humor, stuff like that. All Pokemon rebalanced. There are 649 catchable Pokemon in this game. There is a challenge mode from the start as well. So the challenge mode glitch from Black 2 has been fixed, so the boosted levels actually increase difficulty. There are custom gym leaders in this game as well. You can get free rare candies, the early Super Rod. There's loads of actual changes to this game, but as I say, it's something you're going to play if you want a memeable Pokemon game, just like the other one that we've mentioned in today's video. It's just a memed version of, I guess, Pokemon Generation 5 Black and White 2. But either way, it's still worth playing if you want a little bit of fun from a Pokemon ROM hack. But with that, though, it does wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider leaving a like down below. Let's try and hit 150 likes. Of course, we'll carry this series on for the month of August next. But as of right now, these are the new Pokemon ROM hacks that have been updated that you should be playing throughout July 2025. Thank you for watching, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time,